Hey, what's up everyone? Today I'll be showing you China's largest Gundam base as of May 2026. So I went to Guangzhou for a work trip and managed to squeeze in for an hour for this. So this Gundam base is located in Guangzhou, China. It is hard for USA passport holders as of now to go to China due to the visa. However, I heard that if you land in Hong Kong and you make the visa, it's faster for approval compared to doing it in the States, and there's a train that's 45 minutes, so you can do a day trip from Hong Kong. For China, you have to use this map called the RA map, because Google Map is totally unusable there. So you can search Grandview Mall, which is near the Canton Tower. Here's a map if you're confused, and the Gundam base is on the 5th floor. This mall is very interesting. There's a lot going on. There's a whole traditional section, and then there's a very cyberpunk arcade area. There's so much going on the top floor. This is the 6th floor. There are a lot of games, a lot of zoos going around, so a little bit ethnically questionable, but also a rainforest area, an ice penguin area, and an aquarium, all in different floors, so you can easily spend a full day here. And turn to the back, this is Gundam Base, Guangzhou. Actually, I find it a bit difficult to find this. I had to walk through the entire floor, and there are no directions. But as you walk in, there's a blue RX-78 greeting you, and on the side there's a Strike Gundam head on the wall. In China, the series is very popular, so you will see the Strike and the Freedom in a lot of places. So this Strike is quite interesting because inside the colors is the use runners cut into bits, showing you that Gunplas from Bandai are very recyclable. And you turn here, there's a lot of freedom, which if you go to Shanghai, you will know that there's a really size statue there. Check out the top right if you want to see the Shanghai Gundam base and the statue video. So I've also gone to the Shenzhen one, which is near Hong Kong. I haven't gone to the Hong Kong one yet. So out of Shenzhen, Shanghai, and this Guangzhou one, I would say this is quite big. I think it has more Gunplas, especially the Gundam Base Limited Gunplas compared to the Shanghai one. But the Shanghai one has more Gundam Seed merchandise. So here are some Trans Am ones. There are actually a lot of Gundam Base Limited items in this Gundam Base. I'm quite surprised because usually even the one in Tokyo doesn't have this much. Here we have a Lacus in Chinese version, red. They sort of just kind of put everything everywhere. They don't really put it in the series, so you get Unicorn and Gundam in the same section. For me, I would prefer it from the same series, but I guess some series have more Gundam Base Limited items, but yeah, most of these are actually organized due to their high grade, master grade, scale, and their box size. But for me, I prefer if they are all in the same series in each section, so it's easier for me to see what they have and not have. I haven't really seen this golden unicorn anywhere yet. The good stuff here is not really sold out. Someone even brought their dog to see some Gunplas. So this is cool. The Master Grade Hapshiki mechanical core plating is actually sold out in Japan, but because Japan is selling it for really cheap compared to Chinese yuan. Even mine, I got it from the second-hand resale stores. Mine wasn't that expensive. This Gundam base is pretty expensive. I was sort of interested in this tall geese. I have the other P Bandai normal version, but this is pretty expensive. It's around 700 yen. It's quite refreshing for me to see a lot of little kids interested in Gunplas here. Like in the background, the kid is telling his mom to buy, and the mom is like, I thought you have money. But yeah, it's nice to see that Gunplas in China are quite popular among young kids as well. Where in Japan, it would be more for the salarymen or middle-aged working men. There are some young teens as well, but not as much compared to what I've been seeing in China. So as you can see here, I'm still showing you the Gundam Base limited items. And I'm very surprised to see the Gundam Base 19 gas special coating, because this is quite hard to find from what I've been seeing in Japan and in Thailand. But yes, pretty expensive. And then yeah, there are two sections for the Gundam Base limited items, and then the other section is more on the Tamashii, which you can see here, Robot Spirits, and they also got the event limited edition ones, which are only sold in special events like the pop-up stores around the world. And here are some other non-Gunpla items, diorama sets. I actually haven't seen this before. So yeah, if you missed out on like even the Fukuoka sets or other pop-up stores, you can just come to the GuangZhou, China one. This unicorn and the maze, I don't think I've ever seen it. So this is quite cool to see. I guess it lights up in pink and green, but it doesn't seem like it can move. Here's the actual product. They should have lighted up. Some blind boxes. I haven't seen some of these. But what is this Build Fighter one? I guess Build Fighter is quite popular in China. G-Quirks blind box. Very Pop Mart vibe here. Here is some Seed Gundam merch that I've seen in Shanghai before. They only have a small section here. Gachas. Some of these are pretty old, like this one is from 2024, when the Sea Freedom movie came out. And here we got some shirts. Some of these I've also seen in Shanghai before, but I feel like Shanghai has more shirts. This Freedom one's pretty cool, but they don't have my size. More blind boxes. I can't tell if they stopped the music from time to time or people are just quite loud in the store. Here's some Banpresto Queen Game figures. I like how in Japan they sort of make you do the Queen Games, and here they just sell it. Some Robot Tamashii figures. Here more Gundam Base, limited. Unicorn Head. More Freedom Gundam. Tamashii. And they have the Shanghai version. And then China Project GCP version. There are just way too many Freedom Gundam merch and figures, but it is the #1 Gundam in Asia, I would say. That's just from what I've been hearing. Don't come at me if I'm wrong. Here are some card games, but they are all in Chinese, so I guess if you're not from China, you would probably prefer it in Japanese. I end up buying 4 packets myself. The big ones comes with 3 Gundam-related figures. And they also still have the lottery, the Ichibankuji. If this was in Japan, this would have been sold out in like day 2 or something. So, from the top again, this is the side where there's just their normal items. And they randomly put some Gundam Base ones. You got the PG Gundam, and the new release with the Zeus from Gundam Hathaway. I cannot even see the head. This thing is huge. This is my first time seeing it. So here they have the new items. And then each section here, they separated to real grade and master grade. They have all the new items from this year displayed. And here are the P-Bandais that are displayed. This is probably one of the biggest P-Bandai shelf I've seen for display in the Gundam Base store, aside from Tokyo. And they have pretty updated kits as well. So nearly everything, I would say everything you see here, it's in stock. And here's a red frame that I've never seen before with the fight backpack. It's quite rare to find. I'm surprised to see it in the GuangZhou Gundam Base. I wish it was like a normal, not clear color one. I might have gotten it. But let's take a look at the price first. Oh my goodness, it's 1,000 yuan. That's expensive. Even the P-Bandai is not this expensive. And here are some other kits. Never seen this RX-78 before. It's quite old, I think. Perfect gray new Gundam displayed. And the box is somewhere else. Freedom head and Freedom statue. And some high grade from the UC era. And some other figures. The Red Gundam just fell down. Someone should pick him up. And here for the build fighters is quite interesting because they have the box in Chinese. This is the low grade 144 scale. I don't think I've seen this in Japan. But pretty cool. And here are the build fighter kits. And so these build fighter kits, some of them are in Chinese. Which to me, like, if I'm not looking at the Bandai sign, I thought it would be like a bootleg. This shows this how popular this series is, I guess. At the point that they had to make it in Chinese. The box is quite different from Bandai too, like the way they put the certifications compared to the Japanese version. And if I go on the back, and they're the normal build fighter series kits too. And I'm pretty surprised to see the Gundam X Mao. It's pretty much sold out in a lot of places in Asia. And here's the cashier in the back of the store, or maybe the front, depending on where you come in. I would say this is the back. I didn't know the Build Fighter series is this popular in China, that they made an entire diorama area for the scenes from the anime. These are all scenes from the anime, I believe. This one is a classic one. So yeah, that's my video for GuangZhou Gundam Base in China. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave it down in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.